So we've hit the run-in stage of Newcastle United's season. 12 huge games, starting with Manchester United at home on Sunday, when Newcastle could actually jump to third place. Make no doubt about it, we're going to be following Newcastle United's progress every step of the way as they look to get into the Champions League for the first time since 2003, when they actually finished third under Sir Bobby Robson. So Newcastle fans are so eager for a return to Europe. They've been dusting the passports down. A lot of fans I speak to say they'd be just as happy with the Europa League place, or even in the Europa Conference League, which is uncharted waters for Newcastle United. But the Champions League is a real opportunity for Newcastle United going into those final 12 games. Some huge fixtures coming up, and Newcastle United trying to make the season a huge success. How are Newcastle going to do it? Well, if you look at the fixture list, those two games in hand over Tottenham are going to be crucial, in my opinion. They've got to win those games. And then after that, you look at the fixture list coming up. Obviously, Manchester United, it does have that must-win feel about it in some ways, but in other ways, for me, personally speaking, I don't think a draw will be the worst result in the world. I think that will be a good point in the bank. But then for Newcastle, it's all about getting on the road. They go to West Ham, they go to Brentford, and then they go to Aston Villa. 3 tough away games in a row before that huge game against Tottenham, which is going to be key. And I think by April the 23rd, when Newcastle play Tottenham at St James's Park, we're going to have a really good idea of where the season is going to go, what competition they're going to be in. And then after that, really, for Newcastle, it will be about holding the nerve. They'll have 7 games to go after that. Everton away, always tough down there for some reason. And then probably less daunting Southampton at home coming up to finish off April. April's going to be a huge month, a lot of fixtures in there. And May looks pretty tasty as well. You've got Arsenal at home. That's a huge game. Arsenal will be very close to winning the title, probably by that stage in their eyes. And then for Newcastle, the 4 games to finish off. Brighton, we still don't know yet. That's a game that's still to be arranged. But they've got Leeds away, where they won last season 1-0 thanks to Jonjo Shelvey's goal, if you remember. Leicester at home, I don't see any problems there. And then possibly the toughest, in my opinion, just because we don't do very well down there, Chelsea away. It's always difficult. It's a ground what hasn't been kind to Newcastle. We don't know what Chelsea's situation is going to be. So a very tough final day for Newcastle at Stamford Bridge. They'll be looking to finish the season in style, I'm pretty sure. But from a Newcastle point of view, will that game be decisive? Will they have to win down there? Will they have to get a point? We'll have to wait and see. A lot depends on the next few weeks, but certainly an exciting run. And Newcastle put themselves in a good position to do something special. Let's hope they can do it.